We've got a fully customized virtual event platform with remote guest support for your next fundraiser, talk show, conference, performance, and more. IKS Live offers live streaming to Facebook Live and YouTube and pre-recorded capabilities, both in our studio with green screen available and on location with pre-production and post-production services. Visit us at ikslive.ca.
Oh, hey! Wow!
Oh.
What are you doing in Brady's office?
Just
I
Brady
can't hear
asked
you.
me to help with some accounting,
What?
Well, we'll
Say
see
ya.
you later, right?
All right.
Tough one tonight for the Moose Jaw Warriors. They
No
have a
tylko
great
z tobą.
start, but unable to.
Masz to, bro? Masz to ty? Ja to mam.
Here's Robert Bracco on a breakaway! Scores! Martin Rysavy on a breakaway, shot save, rebound, scores!
Welcome back into the Moose Jaw Event Center, where we are recapping a tough one for the Moose Jaw Warriors here tonight as they fall 11-2 to the Brandon Wheat Kings in one of the worst losses we've seen in a while for this Moose Jaw Warriors team, falling here tonight. So started off great. The Warriors up 2-0 a minute into this hockey game, but then 11 straight goals for the Brandon Wheat Kings turned the tide and sends the Warriors looking for some answers and looking for some consistency after a big win over Winnipeg on Wednesday. Respond with a kind of a tough effort here in this one tonight, falling to the Brandon Wheat Kings. Let's go over the game summary. It started, Ryder Korzak gets his 12th of the season, fourth straight goal for him after a hat trick on Wednesday. That came 39 seconds into the game. And then just 30 seconds later, Harper Lolliker, his 7th of the season, makes it 2-0 for the Warriors, and it's rolling. Everything's working well, but Nate Danielson gets the Brandon on the board. Power play goal at 4:12. That's his 17th of the season. Then late in the period, Zakhar Polshakov gets his 4th of the season at 15:41, tying the game up at 2 after 2 periods of play. So tight, back and forth opening period. Both teams putting a lot of shots towards the net. 15-12 were the shots after the opening period. It was tight, but then Warriors take back-to-back penalties early in the second period. On the second one, Luke Shipley scores at 2:50, a power play goal. That made it 3-2 at that point for the Brandon Wheat Kings, and they ended up keeping the pedal down. After that, they would score 4 goals in a minute 30. Shipley follows up by Mason Ward just 50 seconds later. Then 25 seconds later, it's Rylan Orsma with his 8th of the season. And 15 seconds after that, Brett Hyland gets his 18th of the season. And it was 6-2 at that point for the Brandon Wheat Kings. They would add goals from Roger McQueen and Calder Anderson as the second period closed out. It was 8-2 after 2. Then in the third period, Evan Goring gets his 3rd of the season. Nolan Ritchie gets his 13th of the season. And Anthony Wilson with his 4th of the year at 10:30 to finish off the scoring. 11 straight goals for the Brandon Wheat Kings. They outshoot the Warriors 44-23 on the night. Warriors had 12 shots in the first period, 11 shots over the next 2 periods, whereas Brandon got 29 over the final 2 periods to pull away for this victory. Power plays, Brandon goes 2 for 5, Moose Jaw 0 for 3 on the man advantage in this hockey game. So not the night for the Moose Jaw Warriors. Let's take a look at the 3 stars of the hockey game. Third star is Luke Shipley from the Brandon Wheat Kings. Shipley, goal and 2 points, also +4 on the night for Brandon. He had a good night. Some other guys adding some points late. Brett Hyland had a goal and 3 points. Nolan Ritchie and Roger McLean each with a goal and 3 points as well. Could have been stars in this one. Second star, Nate Danielson. He had a goal and 2 points on the night. He was your second star of the game. And then third star was Zakar Polshikov. He had a goal and 4 points, was also +4 on the night. He is your first star here tonight. So all Brandon on the stars as expected in this one, so it's 3 stars for the Brandon Wheat Kings here in this one tonight. Let's take a look. We'll take a quick break. We'll hopefully catch up with Warriors head coach Mark O'Leary in just a bit, as well as go over the out-of-town scoreboard when we come back next here on IKS Media Warriors Live.
Does this look familiar? Your fans deserve an incredible arena experience. It's time for an upgrade. Stunning graphics. Revenue opportunities are just the beginning with our in-venue display systems and scoring technology. Let us help you find the best solution for your facility. EDG, always delivering the best fan experience.
It's where co-workers gather for team lunches. It's where first dates feel a little less awkward. It's where friends are treated like family. It's the Mad Greek.
Thank you for 20 years of local love and support.
We can't wait for the next 20 years. We love Moose Jaw.
Dine in, take out, or delivery for the best ribs in town. Pizzas, pastas, and authentic Greek cuisine. It's the taste of tradition at the Mad Greek, 925 Main Street North, Moose Jaw.
Welcome back into the Moose Jaw Event Center. Still hoping to catch up with Warriors head coach Mark O'Leary down in the Warriors locker room after this one. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard after the Warriors dropped this one 8-2 here, or 11-2 here tonight to the Brandon Wheat Kings. Busy 10-game slate around the WHL. The Regina Pats holding on right now against the Prince Albert Raiders. It's actually 3-3 now in that game with just over a minute to play. Regina was up 3-0 after the first. PA's scored 3 so far in the third period, looking to send that game to overtime. The Winnipeg Ice get a big win on home ice against the Saskatoon Blades, 2-0 over the Blades tonight for the Winnipeg Ice in that one. The Lethbridge Hurricanes, they are down 4-3 against the Swift Current Broncos. That game late in the third period there in Swift Current. Brzezinski with a goal to put Swift Current back in front after Lethbridge had tied it up. In Edmonton, the Red Deer Rebels have a 6-2 lead on the Edmonton Oil Kings. It's now been changed back to 5-2, so 5-2 for Red Deer there late in the second period. Moving over to the Western Conference, where a lot of games just getting underway. Kamloops up 1-0 on the Prince George Cougars. The Vancouver Giants and Victoria Royals, it's 1-0 Victoria there in that game midway through the first period. Seattle and Kelowna, Seattle's up 2-0 there late first period. Everett is up 1-0. Portland is up 1-0 on Everett. That game also late in the first period. And no score between Tri-City and Spokane. That game late in the first period there in Spokane. So busy night around the WHL. You can get your scores throughout the from all the games at WHL.ca. Let's talk a little bit of World Juniors. The Moose Jaw Warriors forward. Actually, we're going to head down to the Warriors locker room where head coach Mark O'Leary has joined us now after this one against the Brandon Wheat Kings. A tough game here against Brandon tonight, Coach. I guess give us your thoughts. How can you sum this one up?
I thought we had a great start. Some first couple goals seemed to take the life out of us, and after that we were second to lose pucks. Sure, they got some bounces, but I think they earned them with the energy they played with, and they gained momentum, and it was one of those games where the harder you tried to get out of it, the deeper the hole you dug yourself into. a lot of this game we need to throw out in a hurry. But there's still some details in terms of our tracking and our willingness to compete inside that we need to clean up in a hurry for tomorrow.
Yeah, your motto is races and battles. It seemed like a lot of times those were going Brandon's way throughout the night here in this one. I guess is that just the message to the team? Is that when you win those races and battles, things go like Wednesday. When you lose them, it can end up like tonight.
Yeah, that's a perfect place to start for sure. I think the rebound goals that they scored. I think those are perfect examples of places where we need to be and be first to those pucks. But again, when we were in possession of the puck, it wasn't good enough either. We didn't execute. Gone is the excuse that we're coming off a holiday break. That's 2 games now we've played. The rust is off, and there's no excuse for a lot of the plays that we were making tonight that gave pretty good looks for Brandon. So again, the only good news about today is that we get to play tomorrow, and we need to be a whole lot better.
Yeah, you mentioned short memory. You guys get the Wheat Kings again tomorrow in Brandon. Is that a good way to bounce back? Is to get this team again?
Yeah, I wouldn't want a whole week to chew on this one. 24 hours is lots, and the guys in the dressing room will be looking forward to making things feel a whole lot better in here tomorrow night after the game.
Thanks for joining us here tonight, and good luck tomorrow in Brandon.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks to Warriors head coach Mark O'Leary. Let's talk a little bit about the World Juniors. As I mentioned, Warriors forward Robert Backo suspended for 1 game, but his team Slovakia did come out with a 3-0 win over Latvia today. They will now finish off the round robin tomorrow against Switzerland. Martin Rysavy and Czechia can potentially clinch top spot in their group. They take on Germany tomorrow in the end to finish off the round robin. Canada will face Sweden in a very big game as well in Group A. So the World Juniors continue tomorrow. The round robin wraps up, and then they move into the medal round on Monday. So it'll be a big weekend over at the World Juniors. Keep an eye on Robert Backo in Slovakia and Martin Rysavy and Czechia over there. Warriors, tough one here tonight. Look to rebound tomorrow in Brandon. Thank you for tuning in tonight here on IKS Media Warriors Live.